Hey guys, it's Brooke from the Junk Parlor. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going straight to the haul. I feel like I had a really good week this week, and you're not even seeing everything that I picked up this week because some of it is on a particular video where I went and shopped in Iowa City and Kelowna before Cash's football game. So stay tuned for that video. I put all the places that I shop each week down below in the description. Sometimes I stop someplace and I don't end up picking anything up, but I still put it down below for you so that you know it's a lot of driving around, trial and error, getting out, going to the thrift store, walking away with nothing before you actually find and accumulate the things that you bring home in your haul. And all of these goodies are available to you. If you want anything, just comment below and say, hey Brooke, how much is so-and-so? And I can let you know that. And just in case you're looking below and saying, Brooke, you do not have any comments, do you ever sell anything? I have lots of people just private message me on Instagram or Facebook just because that's where they're used to interacting with me. So you can do that as well if you don't want to drop a comment down below, or if you do want to drop a comment down below, just ask what you're interested in and we'll get you all hooked up. Otherwise, I do put these things over on a Facebook Live sale. I have one the first Sunday of each month if you want to check that out. Okay, let's start with the piece behind me, which I did share a little bit on Instagram stories because it's so good. So I could totally see hanging it down here in the basement because I still have not finished that complete transformation. This bad boy, do you see how big it is? I should have measured the darn thing. It's so big. It is a grain basket is what my research is telling me. So it is pretty much handmade. There's little wires here that hold things together. And then whoever had it at their house has, if I can find the right spot, has just added a wire. So it's super easy to hang. You just put a nail and hang that wire there. But the quality of it is just so good. It's such a great weave and just a beautiful color. So you could lean it up, like I could lean it on this cabinet behind me, or you could hang it on the wall. You could lay it on a coffee table and fill it full of stuff. It is just a big, versatile, beautiful, very unique piece. These things, when I looked online, are going, when you look for a jumbo vintage grain basket, they're going for crazy. I have not decided what I'm going to price it at as I'm recording this video because I just got it, but it will not be as much as the ones I am seeing that are like $500 to $1,200. It's crazy. Another little basket piece I got on the opposite end of the spectrum as far as price. They had this marked as a little shell clam trinket basket. I think it's just super cute. I always grab canisters that are this style. Perfect for Christmas, perfect for all of you vintage red lovers. I sold my last little Avon candle and I found 2 more. This, I don't know why. Sometimes I just like getting random unique stuff, and you know, it's nice to have the trending stuff, but I also think it's nice to have random different stuff. So this is a Chicago watch clock station. The key is chained to it and the key says Chicago. And you know what? I used to have this vintage toy. We're gonna go on a tangent here. And it was a long skinny plastic thing and it had different colored plastic keys that would go in. You had to match it. You had to line up the particular key shape with the keyhole. And this key reminds me of that, even though it's smaller. But when you open it up, it's got the old markings for the watch station, factory manuals, watchman station, inspected watchman station. So the key basically would just go in here. And then you would come and get it if you wanted it. This says 7. I just think it's neat. Just today, I went to a place that is not open. Oh, I think that's scratched. I went to a place that is, and now I got black sticky stuff on my fingers. No, I think that will wash off. A place that is not open on Thursdays. And I told her, I said, I know you really don't care what I think, but I really wish you were open on Thursdays because they're really close to Thrifty, Flea. And so if I always go on Thursdays, so if I went to Thrifty, Flea, then I could just go like a block over and go to their shop, but you know, it's not gonna happen. Mushrooms are all the rage, right? In this little mushroom jar. How cute. This I also picked up at that shop. It's called Unforgettable's Getter Girls. I think it's Unforgettables by the Getter Girls. And I love the little flower frogs because I like to make the Christmas trees where you have bigger ones at the bottom and you work your way up to a smaller flower frog. Again, mushrooms are the rage, right? This is a pretty glass one. I don't necessarily like that it says Pisces and has the fish on the top, but when I looked at these online, these horoscope mushrooms are very common and popular. And even though I'm not a Pisces, I'm a Taurus, in case you didn't already couldn't guess that. I thought, oh, somebody who is a Pisces is gonna like it. Also today, I got this dirty plastic covered wire soap holder. And yeah, it's probably supposed to go on the tub, but you could just set it on your countertop and put your soap in it. I just liked it. I like the dirty, grimy look. I'm guessing they tried to clean it and that's just how it was, but I'm totally fine with that. Found another McCoy vase. So another matte pottery McCoy in the cream. I think these all together as a collection are gorgeous. You can kind of see a little bit here of the color difference between this ironstone pitcher, which is unmarked. So it could be a semi-porcelain. It does have good weight to it. There's not crazing and crackling in it, but it is a nice shape. I'm gonna say it's probably about 8 inches tall. This girl found another little skinny money box. This is a magnet on it, but I just thought it was fun, so I left it. And somebody used this as a color box or pencil box. It says like Mrs. Perkins on it, I think. And there's like kids' names written on it. And yeah, I just thought it was fun. It'll look great stacked with some other small boxes. This is probably an ashtray stand, but I loved the base. I love the spindles. And guess what Brooke's gonna put on it? Probably not this particular one, but a flower pot. Perfect for my little pots. I think I'm gonna go wash my hands. Much better. I don't know what was on that watch holder that got me all sticky, but something did. I did buy a couple more planters. I think in the last haul, I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab white. And then I found this like taupe colored one. It was originally almost $23 for a little planter. I could see if it was like a McCoy or something, or Roseville or whatever, or a Hall or something with some history and some name to it. But this is like probably Target. I can't even tell from the label where it's from. But I decided, ooh, this would probably look really good with my neutral decor. And also there, this was another pot. I'm assuming it is new. Does have 450 stamped on it. It has a ton of weight. It's like concrete. But I thought that would be another good plant option for me. And I also told myself yesterday when I went out, like, Brooke, stop buying planters. Fill the ones that you have. And then today I came home with a couple more. But aren't these neat? They're like faux wood. They're just a little bit different size. I think this one might fit in my kitchen window, might be narrow enough. But I just really like them. Again, I'm a neutral decor lover. These candles say Art Mark on them, but anything older and holiday, seasonal tend to be good sellers because it always gets thrown away. So I grabbed those candles. And then check out these binoculars. Probably, I don't know if they're like missing a piece because this thing slides really good. They're bent a little bit, but I love the copper and black. These would look great sitting on just a book stack. Apothecary bottle. This one doesn't have anything written on it, and I do think I found a chip. Well, maybe oh, it's on the lid. There's a little chip on the lid. That doesn't bother me, and it does say Pyrex at the bottom. Now, these were in the same booth. I'm gonna say that somebody had a little butter dish collection, these aluminum styles. Gosh, sounds worse than it is. The normal shaped one doesn't have any markings on it. It's nothing special, but I thought, oh, well, whoever gets one might want the other. Maybe this is the collection that I need to start because it's just so unique. I love, love, love this color. And this one is marked Echo, and then in Mexico maybe is what it says. But how cute is that? You could even just use it for soap or your jewelry or some little tchotchkes, you know, thimbles or dice or something. Gorgeous color and shape. Another thing for soap, this marked ironstone soap dish even has the little drip tray in it, and actually I think it's for soap. It could be for cheese, I guess, too. Ironstone, need to research that a little bit, but the little drip tray does come out of it, but I love the detailing on the lid. Found a couple Christmas things. This season greetings box used to have Hallmark cards in it. It's nice, sturdy. This plastic Santa, which on the back it says Tracy, made by Grandma Honey or Loney. I don't know how you made these things, but there is a little nail here for some rope for a hanger. It's like a 3-dimensional plastic piece. Not Christmas, but would definitely work in nicely with your Christmas decor because of the coloring, is this tartan plaid picnic basket. Does have a little surface rust there, but you know me and surface rust, it doesn't bother me. I love the color and the pattern. A knitted tree skirt. How awesome is that? Not Christmas, but Christmas colors is this. I think they had it marked as a 1950 sign. I'm guessing whoever they picked it off of or whatever campsite or whatever they got it from, they knew the history on the sign. So I need to write that on there just so somebody can remember. They did not have the location though, but how awesome is this old troop sign? Another thing I grabbed were these metal 3-dimensional framed pieces, and the guy had tagged them as homemade, but I actually, once I got home and I researched them a little bit, I think someone just added this burlap to the back here more recently. You can kind of see by the staples, but I don't think that the burlap was actually originally on them after doing some research, because there are other picture frames with the metal art, 3-dimensional metal art online without the burlap in the background. Okay, this one I'm just going to show you in the back of the truck because it is so flippin' heavy. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and put some of the newer baseballs and these softballs, which there's plenty of, on Facebook Marketplace. But otherwise, the old dirty balls look great in baskets and boxes and bowls. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and I hope to see you next week.